friends, it is I, the Annex. First, I want to dispel a rumor or misunderstanding, but I do and will continue creating adult-only content. I merely had to add non-adult content to the repertoire. So now I will have both NSFW and SFW content. But worry not, we will still have bad ends and everything else that you love about the Annexverse. As you fans know, the payment processor censorship hit me last July. I was working on the Institute release of Giggle Knight at the time, when my sales on Steam and itch plummeted to almost nothing overnight. I finished that release and then pivoted to making safe-for-work versions of both Ditteratum and Giggle Knight, since those versions would be listed on Steam and itch. One reason was to ensure I could continue making the Annexverse, and let me assure you, this was the closest in over a decade of producing my content that I almost had to stop. However, the censors failed. Thanks to fans still patroning me through this barren content time, I have come out the other end. I have completed and uploaded the safe-for-work version of Ditteratum on Steam and itch, and Mars currently has the safe-for-work version of Giggle Knight as well. If you have the means and can purchase these and review them, it will help me vastly. I know Safe for Work is not what you original fans are here for, but I lost $40,000 because of censorship, and I desperately need to make back my income. They are safe for work, meaning you can even talk about them with friends or family, because anyone could have stumbled upon these safe for work versions. I need your help. Next, I spent the last few months writing Ditteratum into an ebook format. Again, safe for work, though I am thinking after I complete the Renpai version of the game, I might just put all of the bad ends into a naughty companion book. That aside, through sheer determination and hard work, I have completed that task as well. Ditteratum in book form is a trilogy comprised of Crimson Curse, Fatal Friendship, and Shanghai Scourge. It is the complete canonical story, but also all safe for work, as any sexual content has been skipped, even if implied to have happened. Again, this means it is safe for you to advertise and share or gift to family or friends. But right now at launch, in order to better use the Amazon algorithm, I need as many of you as possible to please buy it and write a review. According to my research, these openings are when I will have my best chance at ever getting seen, and only you can make that happen for me. Each book is only $4.99. I get about $3 from each sale, so it is not expensive, but I really, truly need your help. Please consider helping me. Write good reviews, get me stars, let's make this a success together. Likewise, I am on Kindle Unlimited, so if you happen to use that, we authors get paid per page read. So please help me out. I need you fans, because all of us want to see the Annexverse continue, and you have the power to make or break me. Let me again thank you for the patrons that stuck with me through this hardship. We came through it, and that means I can now get back to making naughty things for you to enjoy. So now we look to the future. And what is the plan? Mars will be getting Slugs and Bugs conversion completed, and yes, I know I've been saying that for over 2 years, but I swear he will. I'm longing for the day like you cannot believe, but again, these payment processors are what caused the kinks in the plans. Otherwise, for me, I should now get back to Ditteratum Blood Bonds. This next release will include 2 chapters, and the Caverns Hunt, and those bad ends from the Caverns Hunt, plus a few commissions. And then I will get back to Giggle Knight. The next Giggle Knight update will be a little different than before in that it is a quality of life and catch-up release. I need to get it on par with DBB, so I will be adding the character unlocks, switching the animations from frames to videos, which seems to work much better and lower the file size, and I've already made all those, so it's not a time sink at all. Improving the writing and putting in the new commissions, and I will be adding many bad ends to the game that are from the non-Sin supervillains. So you'll get to see many of the other supervillains we do not run into within the canonical story. So that next Giggle Knight update is not going to have a new mission, but it will have tons of new content and a lot of new bad ends. After that, I will return to DBB, and then release the Forest Hunt, and then back to Giggle Knight, and the Hyper Honey Hive mission, and back and forth. The only other project I am working on is the Match 3 Factions Crystals of Control game, and it is just something relatively easy on my end. Other than renders or such, I don't have to do much on that one, so I shall be bouncing back and forth and sprinkling some development on that one as the programmers need things. In other words, everything is about to be back to normal, finally, with the releases coming out regularly the way I like it, as a structured autistic boogeyman. Again, this is all thanks to those of you who continued to patron me on Patreon. Please consider doing so if you don't already. I could seriously use your help, and I hope with you fans buying the ebooks, my novels will sell well on Amazon, and I might finally be back on stable financial ground. We beat the censors. I am forever grateful to you. I think that about sums it up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me here or especially in Discord. I have the links below. You know how much I enjoy chatting with fans. For now, back to the Shadowlands I go. Until next time.